So in France, there's a nuclear power plant. Niger right now is contributing 18% of that uranium. Back in the days, it was contributing a lot of it, more than 18%. But they've been taken over and over and over again. What they do is this uranium goes to France, fill the nuclear power. France, they generate electricity and they sell to other countries across the world. Every single year, France is making 3.3 billion US dollar out of these nuclear power plants. And guess what? Guess what they do with that money? They give it back to Niger as aids and loans. But it took us so long time, more than 60 years. It took us more than 60 years to realize that. Today we start demanding to do that. We have everything we need. God has blessed us with everything. Yet we let these guys come to our continent. These guys, we made a mistake during colonialism. We made a mistake, a big mistake, because we opened up our borders, we sold our people, and these guys came. They colonized us. We fought with our blood, sweat, and tears, and we lost a lot of our leaders because of those fights, a lot of great leaders. And today we still let these guys come in with an equal power dynamic relationship with them. They have been exploiting Africa, taking gold, taking diamond, taking oil, taking uranium, taking everything from Africa. We've let them do that. They process in their countries, they generate income and benefit, and they give us back the money as a loan and aid that we need to pay them back. Do you know how much debt Africa is having today? Some of African countries can be sold today because of the debt from the US, France, UK, China, today even Arabs. Do you know how much debt Africa is having today? And yet we are still sleeping. And yet you have puppets like ECOWAS, sometimes African Union, standing there and say that we must protect the democracy. While you know the reason why they took that leader from Niger, it's because, first of all, he was not representing the wants of the people, the needs of the people. So what happened is, right now, coup took regime, but they have already revoked 5 military agreements. 5 agreements with the France. I understand military, why they're taking. I understand. And let me tell you this if you don't understand. These guys are the ones that have been fighting for our countries. When new leaders have been making mistakes, they're the ones that are putting their lives in front line fighting. And most of people who died are soldiers. Not only civilians, but soldiers have died a lot because they put their lives on the line again and again and again to fight for their people. These guys, they're ready to die for their country, defending, protecting their country. That's what I've been trying to do. That's what they've been doing all this time. But when they see there's a leader there that is just puppet, is still selling the country, people still struggling, people still suffering, countries still struggling with terrorism, and they know who is supporting those terrorist groups to fight with our own people. They know it's them, Western countries. They know. They're the one who funding them. They're the one who giving them weapons. They're the one doing everything. They know it. That's why these guys are taking over the governments. Are you going to blame them? They're the one who fights for the country. Why not leading the country then? They're the one who have been defending the country. They're the one who losing their lives. They're the one who been killed. When the war break up, you know what, leaders, you guys, you just hide somewhere, or you travel to another country. What are they doing then? The battlefield, fighting for the country. Today, when they take leadership, you start saying that, oh, we're putting sanctions on you, you should leave. What kind of hypocrisy is this? This is hypocrisy for us, hypocrisy of African Union, hypocrisy of our leaders. We can't keep entertaining this. Leave them alone. They care about country more than you. Military, they care about the countries more than you, because they're ready to fight anytime for the countries. Maybe the regime of military in this region will shed some light again to these countries, because they're true patriotic.